As a full-time momsteader on the farm here, it is my duty to share with you if ever I find a fast, easy, effective method of doing anything. This here, what I'm going to show you today, is the lazy way to plant onion seeds.
So for days!
Well, are we planting onions for days?
Yes.
Onions for days! Welcome to Go Back Homestead. I'm Mallory. That was Jude. And today, well, we're planting onions. So let's go to the greenhouse.
Yes. It's the green. Oh,
if there's one thing that I've learned growing here is that it's not really important like the number of seeds that you have in a little pot or all that good stuff. The important thing is to get your seeds in the ground at the right time, at the right moment. So the first thing that I usually seed is onions, celery, and peppers. That's what I'm going to be sowing today, but I'm just going to go with my onions first thing, and that's what I'm going to show you in this video, because I see so many people just like getting their onion seeds in these things, right? These are 128 cells, and they go and they plant in little seeds. They're so small. I don't know if you guys have seen how many onion seeds are in one flower, but I did do a video on that. I will link it right here or in the description below. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of seeds. They are so small. Just get you a little example. These cipollini onions, which are the ones that I saved from last year. Do you see how small they are? So I don't go and plant them in little individual cells like this because it's just too long. I'd rather this method, which is pretty much, I'll show you. This is the most straightforward way that I've found of seeding. I'm gonna seed in these 3 varieties of onions in here, which there are 150 to 200 seeds in each of these packs, right? And so what I've found in these, I think these are 1020s, these trays, this one doesn't have any spacings or anything. I will just literally do a trench right here, and I'll get one in the middle. Some people scatter the seeds everywhere, but I'd rather do it this way so that I know what variety is seeded. Alright, so now that I have these 3 trenches done, I will go in and I will scatter 150 seeds to 200 seeds along this line here. So I know this first one's going to be cipollini. And then you just cover it back up, pat it down nice and firmly so that there's a good contact with the soil. Alright, now that we have everything in place and everything is seeded, I have all 3 varieties, you must not forget to label what your onions are. So I'm going to label them, all 3 of them, and make sure that I'm not mixed up. Try to get these as organized as possible, because last year I got a little bit mixed up and I didn't really know exactly which ones I was planting where, and I cross-pollinated my onions. So yeah, that happened. Alright, now that I'm done seeding everything and labeling everything, I'm going to give it a water down. I already had a really good consistency of water inside my seeding mix, which the consistency that I'm always looking for is just about this right here. So you see it forms a ball and it stays like that, and there's a little bit of water coming out of it. I like it when it's nice and firm, just like this. So the water, when you come to water it, it doesn't like, it absorbs everything instead of just like having to water it, wait until it goes down. I'll show you. I usually have a lighter, mistier sort of waterer, but I don't know where the parts are for it, so that's it. I just love having my greenhouse right next to here. It's amazing. Alright, so everything is seated, and now it's going to be underneath these grow lights. And it's a very dry place here, so what I'm gonna do, since we're heating with wood and everything, I'm going to get a dandy nifty little greenhouse effect, and I'm gonna put it on. Just to keep the humidity in here the time that it sprouts. It usually takes, in this environment, it takes about 5 to 7 days to sprout. And then I take it off and I make sure that everything's humid and not too wet, but just enough so that it stays wet to germinate. Ooh, wait. If you want to see some more videos from me, here's a playlist of all the gardening videos that I have done. And here are some other ones. Bye!